Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man, Daalight TV, back at y'all with another video. And on this trip, we got some Clubhouse audio for y'all. So, as I mentioned, I had a conversation in Rockstar's room on Clubhouse with Big Amp from Urban Politician about the Boosie situation, among other things, when I was covering the story on Boosie taking a plea deal in his federal gun case. Among other topics, we discussed Vlad TV and his ongoing media feud with Shannon Sharpe, as well as Shannon Sharpe's recent lawsuit settlement with a woman who is listed as a Jane Doe in the lawsuit alleging sexual and physical abuse. So we're gonna get into this audio. But first, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Daalight TV. Let's get it.
Yeah, a lot of shit. It's the disrespect he done shown to my people, bro. I don't play that shit like with no people that ain't my people talking bad about my people. See, I talk well. You know what I'm saying? I speak well. So I know how to articulate myself and put people in their place. I don't fuck with white people who feel entitled to black people rights, black people lives, black people information, because the thing is, you can't make money without my people, bro. We can make money without you. You feel me? You need us to make money, so how the fuck do you talk to us like we owe you something?
Because he
You know
owned
what
the
I'm saying?
platform. That's probably why you feel like he talked to people like that.
You say what?
Because he owned the platform. That's probably why he feel like he could say certain things and.
But that's not cool, because they ain't finna let us handle their people like that. Especially if you know what people he is. We ain't gonna say that on here. I think we don't know we on YouTube or not, but nigga, you can't. Nigga, your people don't let nobody play with them at all, nigga. We can't even say nothing wrong about y'all without the nigga getting fucked off.
Yeah.
And like, nigga, you gotta understand, bro. When I look at my people, I relate, my nigga, because I feel like we all looked at the same damn near, or these people, because I'm a nigga from the South, bro. So me being from the South, the way I come up, these motherfuckers will try to like look at us like we all one. And if they'll do it to that nigga, they'll do it to me. And so when he did things like when Taraji P. Henson was speaking up about how she was underpaid in Hollywood and they fucked over her contracts and she wasn't getting paid top dollar, she got, you know what I'm saying? That nigga goes to the internet and says nobody wants to hear a millionaire complain. And he said Taraji P. Henson stays in a $6 million house. And I'm like, whoa. When did we allow white men to just like, hey man, I'm gonna go look up how much her house is, because she spoke about how she got fucked over in the industry. Like, let me go pocket watch this woman, nigga. We don't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit crazy.
And he white, bro. This is a 50-something-year-old white man. You got the game fucked up, nigga. You can't say that about, and I'm not just saying that for Taraji P. Henson, nigga. Nigga, that could have been a woman in your family, nigga. I'm on that. They could have been a woman in my family. They could have been one of these women on this app.
Yeah.
That's just how I get on, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
I got a voice. People want to hear it.
They
Just
do.
like I just got into it with on some shit with Vlad employee. I had to spank that nigga.
For what though? Did he use some of your content?
Nah. The nigga I wouldn't care if the nigga used the content. That don't
Well,
mean
I'm
shit.
saying sometimes that's what it be over because some of his people may post something that's from your
Nah. It
channel.
wasn't about that. It wasn't
Okay.
about that.
Hmm.
The nigga Vlad had been hating on Shannon Sharpe ever since Shannon Sharpe got that Cat Williams interview. He been campaigning against that nigga, just dogging Shannon Sharpe, because he He mad because Shannon Sharpe is that nigga that turned up and took over the interview game, and he's white, so he feels entitled and he thinks that should be him. He can't get A-list celebrities no more. You feel me? Oh, he not getting no A-list celebrities. Ain't no A-list celebrities coming to Vlad TV. Nigga, Shannon Sharpe getting Cat Williams, all the top tier comedians. Nigga, he getting Usher. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you gotta think about that. Like Shannon Sharpe is connected to, if I'm not mistaken, is it iHeartRadio or who's that?
No. Shannon Sharpe is
No,
a
no, I'm
fucking
thinking of Charlemagne the God. But Shannon
yeah.
Sharpe has he has that shit on YouTube. What is this shit called?
His channel called his podcast is called Club Shay Shay.
So, but that's not. But it's Club Shay Shay, but he don't own that though, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
that's
somebody
he
he
he he
has.
getting distributed through volume. That
Yeah, but
contract in his volume contract in this month. He was before he fucked up with that little whore bitch. He was in negotiation for $100 million deal.
all I'm saying is he has somewhat of a machine behind him now, because they can push some buttons and move some things around and get certain people to interview with him, whereas Vlad TV, that's not a machine. That's just him and a few people that he hired to edit some videos. I mean, so it would be a little.
Vlad was signed to Complex.
Oh, I didn't know
Vlad
that.
had a
Okay.
machine.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, nigga, don't, bro. Hey, I'm a nigga, man. I do this, boy. I
No, I
do this.
know. I
So,
hear
so,
you.
so
I didn't know that.
listen,
That was some good info right there. I didn't know
that
that.
ain't he not no more. But Vlad was signed to Complex. He was under their management.
What year was that though?
He was actually signed to SRC. He was signed to Steve Rifkin too. That one before that.
Oh,
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's how I like when I first started seeing like Vlad when he was DJing. Like I used to see the nigga in New York and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I won't call him a nigga, but y'all know.
Yeah,
But yeah, that motherfucker was out here and he got in the mix or whatever with Steve Rifkin. And that was a lot of that like early shit that you saw, like after he did the Tupac mixtape. And
yeah.
then they like they did the Biggie joint first, and then they did the Tupac with all the feature shit. And at that point, that was when he really got stamped. He won the Justo Award, and shortly after that, I believe he did the deal with SRC. It wasn't loud anymore.
Mm.
So yeah,
I know he had his audio on loud, but I don't even, I don't really look at that like it's a thing with YouTube. That's just a nigga for a way for a nigga to stretch his audio out. But the nigga has some type of deal with Complex, bro. He just said it himself. But
yeah,
it
that's a
that
fact.
ain't even the thing that got Shannon Sharpe so big, bro. Vlad got a team too. Like he running it. And don't get me wrong, he doing what he gotta do to make his shit stick. But that's not what made Shannon Sharpe so big, bro. Shannon Sharpe was so big for several reasons. For one, the nigga one of the top, gotta be a top 50 NFL player of all time, bro.
I
So
ain't
he's gonna
even.
naturally be more popular in the world than Vlad.
Oh, I
He's
didn't even
already,
know he was good at football.
you say what?
I said I didn't even know Shannon Sharpe was a boy like that. It's crazy. He
Nigga,
was like a star.
yeah, nigga, I was,
Yeah, nah, Shannon a dog,
Shannon
nigga.
was a
Like for
dog,
real.
nigga. Shannon Sharpe, a Hall of Famer, nigga. This nigga is popular
him
before
and
he
his
even got
him and his
before he
brother
even
are the
started
first
getting.
brothers to be inducted in the Hall of Fame this weekend. Like they made history this weekend.
Bruh,
Yeah,
what year
That
did that nigga
that's why he
retire
said he
though?
ain't want to talk about he didn't want to talk about parting with ESPN because he didn't want to take any light away from his brother's accomplishment and the history they made this weekend.
I'm about to look up what year he retired. I'm about to see this because what the
bro. He a
fuck?
'90s nigga, bro. He probably retired early 2000s.
He,
Yeah, early 2000s. He three-time Super Bowl champ, two
he,
with the Broncos, one with the Ravens. His
hmm.
last team he played for was
Yeah,
the
bro. He was
Ravens.
playing with niggas was
Oh yeah,
kids.
2023. That's crazy as hell. He was a dog too.
Nigga, Shannon Sharpe got to be a top 15 tight end. I say top 10 of all time. He got to be a top 10 tight end.
See, I don't know how he let himself get caught up with that female. He's supposed to be smart. Nigga supposed to be putting him on. He's supposed to be knowing what he doing. That man,
Bro, he a lame. He
you know,
just
yeah,
he.
that's what I'm saying. He a goofy. Like
But
he
I
don't
mean,
know what he
lame,
doing.
lame ain't lame. Don't you know? He just a lame. But cause he a backwood country nigga. Never really had no like style and nothing like that. He was playing football and
Yeah,
shit.
but he lucky he ain't my homie though. I would have had to tell him about himself. How the fuck you let her do that? You supposed to know what you doing. You got money. You ain't
That's
supposed to
all
be
I'm saying.
no
He not
lame.
gonna let you know he doing that if you his homie. He
Oh
keeping that
man.
under.
Nigga,
That shit,
I'm just saying, somebody should have told him, like, bro, what is you doing? Like, what
bro.
is you
Monique told
doing?
him on the show. Cat
Man,
Williams
nobody
told him to stay
probably.
away from them young white bitches. I'm pretty sure
Oh
there's
yeah,
people
Monique
around him
show
setting
did
things.
tell him. You right,
At the
Nigga,
end
Monique
of the
told
day, when you the nigga that's in power, a lot of times, and I'm not saying this about Shannon because I've never met him, but sometimes they do what the hell they want to do, and they feel like they're invincible. You
him.
know.
well, you said it right, unique. You said it right.
Damn,
That's
A lot of
she goofed
who
that
he
man
is.
out
What
of
you
like
talking
20
about?
million though. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck?
a lot of time niggas like that, they be having nothing but yes men around them too.
Yeah.
Also facts because they don't want to get sent home.
Yeah.
But you gotta know Shannon Sharpe is really the type of nigga like he own a program. He got niggas like his assistant handling his bookings. These people ain't his real life friends, like niggas he grew up with. He not that
Yeah.
type of guy like that. That nigga type of nigga like, hey man, my friends are really like the people I work with. These are like my associates. And like when him and Chad Ochocinco was doing a nightcap tour, that's probably like some of the kind of most hanging out. Probably like that's when he get out and probably like do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I'm finna go do my nightcap shit. I'm gonna talk to some of these ex football players and go down here to the ESPN event, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with some of his family members, but not a like he on TV acting. So let's make that clear first. All that old smoking backwood and drinking yak shit, that's him putting on. That's not really who that nigga is.
It's
And I
A
always
think
lot of
that's
them
what a
niggas.
lot of people don't understand, and that a lot of these quote unquote celebrities live in a bubble.
Yeah.
They really live in a
A lot
bubble.
of
They
them niggas
really,
doing
Yeah,
it, man.
Shannon Sharpe, a Georgia boy.
Yep.
Yeah, he from Georgia. And
My,
like, see that nigga, he kind of strike me as the person who clearly, like, a lot of those athletes, man, they got, they come up under a lot of structure. It's like your whole life is kind of planned out for you from
mm,
like middle school on. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Is when people start paying attention and start saying, you start committing to schools, high school, different shit. So it's like until that nigga retired, he never really existed outside of the structure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where he could just kind of move how he want to move and shit like that. It was practice. You understand what I mean? Because this is a nigga, like you said, 3-time Super Bowl champion. You get what I'm saying? So he putting the work in, work in. You know what I mean? And now it's like that kid that you kept inside or whatever because you ain't want them to get in the shit. And then it's like the soon as you let them outside and they get that first whip of freedom, motherfucker go haywire. You understand what I'm saying? They just start touching everything, like want to experiment with shit. And I think that's what happened with Shannon, and it just finally caught up with him. Like that nigga retired in '03. I remember that shit because he left when LeBron came in the league and all that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it was basketball, but I just remember that year following the sports and shit. You know what I'm saying?
see that nigga
Yeah, him and Jay-Z went that
exactly.
same year.
He a dirt road Georgia nigga, bro. He not a city nigga at all. He one of them dirt road niggas. Like grew up nigga. He like he say he grew up in one of them houses. They had to go use the bathroom outhouse, nigga. That's how rural that nigga is. Like he a dirt road country nigga. So like
Oh
he
yeah, I remember that.
no game and learn.
it makes sense because when the girl, I mean, goddamn, I ain't no goddamn celebrity, but if a motherfucker, if I was a nigga and a woman texted me and said, I didn't like when you did da 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 da, that'd be the last time I talked to her. And ain't no way in hell that I would respond to something like that at that level. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
even carry
that
on
would
a
have made me think I'm
conversation
being set up.
fast. pass, but that's, that comes from, being around certain things and having certain people in your life that's gonna prepare you for that.
Hey, but the sad
Or
part
you
about
having
being
some
a
type of
man,
fucking God complex where you just think that it would have never happened to you.
the sad part about being a man is that once a female send you that text message, it's already too late. Once you see that, she about to go file some shit. It's about to go up.
Yep, and
Especially if you
and
got
it's in the
some money.
cloud already.
Yeah, once you see that text message, it don't matter if you respond or not. It's on.
So you got to know this too, right? A nigga go and you almost 60. It ain't nowhere in hell you supposed to be even engaging in that much type of shit with no goddamn 20-year-old, man. That shit is a recipe for fucking disaster. Like, you setting yourself up for it. Like you lining yourself. Then she an OnlyFans hoe. So it's like, come on, bro. You got to know that this shit is it's gonna lead to a crash. Then she a little fucking little white chick. Like, come on, bro, what you doing? But that was him trying to get them rocks off, nigga. Have his little fetishes and shit and all that weird shit. Nah, my nigga.
And that's what people
Doing
don't
dumb.
be
If you grew up in
understanding.
the
I be trying to
if
tell,
you
I'm
grew
sorry, whoever was talking, I'm gonna go real quick, but I be trying to tell the homies all the time, because niggas be like, oh, well, niggas should be able to do what he want to do, and even like with the whole Diddy thing, and I'm like, nah, bro, like, you feel me? Like, these dudes be having certain fetishes. This one in particular, like pissing on bitches. This one, like young bitches into dom and whatever the hell, and anal and whatever the hell. And you would think that at that level that these bitches would be disposable, right? Like, just go get another bitch. Like, I don't understand why Diddy would have to whoop a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you're Diddy, right? And
Do
that's what we
both.
be
He wanna
thinking.
be.
But
He want
it be deeper
both.
than that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? These niggas be digging their own fucking holes.
Yep. See, if you want to do that weird shit, see, if Shannon wanted to fuck with a 21-year-old bitch, nigga, you need to pop out with her and go all in and say, this my girl. You wouldn't be in this situation if that was the case. You would be looking weird as fuck. You would for sure, cause you an old nigga like that. But nigga, if you want to pop out with a young bitch and fuck with a young bitch, you need to gal her, bro. Hey, this my young bitch. Pull you a goddamn what's Bill Belichick. He like 60, 70 something. His bitch like fucking 25. See, he didn't put the bitch on his arm like, hey, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. I'm in a relationship with this young ho though. So we ain't gonna hear no, oh man, he was raping her and abusing her. Nah, bitch, you date that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And boom, there you have it. Jump in the comments and let me know what you think about this audio. You think Shannon Sharpe went crazy, with all the freedom, not having to be confined to, the strict regiment of a world-class football player? Or do you think he was always getting down like that? We just didn't know about it before. You know what I mean? If you're still here, appreciate y'all as always. Hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Want to know whenever I'm dropping something new. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy Daalight TV. I'm out.